Chicago Bears. Matt Eberflus, who made it clear, and they're not going to play the game. Remember they played the game with Andy Dalton and Justin Fields 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton QB1.
Right.
For a while, but not for very long.
Right.
Before Justin Fields took over. Here's Matt Eberflus, coach of the Bears, making it clear that the first overall pick in the draft is QB1 and how Eberflus would describe his rookie quarterback's personality.
No conversation. He's the starter. It's really I've said it before that you can really tell that he's comfortable with himself in his own skin, and he is who he is. And his personality starts, in his light comes out from the inside. You can certainly feel that energy. He's a 1 + 1 = 3 guy. So he's an enhancer. He's a guy that brings out the best in people, and you can certainly feel that within 5 minutes of meeting him.
He's absolutely right about that. We felt it in Indianapolis. Now, we don't know whether it lasts beyond the first 15 minutes because that's all we saw him for, but there's no reason to think it won't.
No.
You just you sense that in people right away.
And
we got it from him. And you
right.
think about all the crap he's dealing with that week.
Right.
And it can wear you down, and you're talking to this person and that person. You got to be on all the time. And he was great when we were with him, and we got that impression. And that was when – because before that week, we were both like, they should just trade that pick and get a ton of draft picks and make their team better and build around Justin Fields. And once we were there, like, we got the impression that they're going to take Williams. And then we meet Williams. It's like, well, now we know why.
Yeah, right.
Now
we met him. I started to watch a little film, and I was like, oh, crap. Like, I like Justin Fields a lot, and I did say they should keep him, but not anymore after looking at Caleb Williams and then meeting him. I think was the nail in the coffin. You're right. It's a weird environment. He seemed comfortable as hell. He seemed like, very nuanced and Jim Radish that we liked. Thank you for my pen very much.
Wow. Courtney walked all the way down the hall.
What a nice woman.
All the way down the hall.
The best, right.
From the control room that is like a mile away. She came
got
down
my ear
and got
she goes,
your
you
pen.
need your pen? I said, yeah.
Wow.
She goes, okay, I'll come get it. Like above and beyond.
That's the only thing
there.
about this studio. I mean, it's so much easier. The control room when we're in the other studio,
it's right around the corner. Right,
yeah,
they got to jog for this one.
It's not quite a mile, but it feels like
it's far down the road.
All right, go ahead.
But either way, we sense that. Of course, I think everybody has sensed that about him who's been around him on the football field and seen him play quarterback or been a part of any team that he's played quarterback. That goes back to high school. You hear people wax poetically about him, right? He's got a God-given natural ability, talent, whatever, that pops to everybody, right? I think there's that aspect. So, he's got great self-confidence, and I think his great self-confidence was probably the only thing people were worried about in the draft process to a degree, right? He's so confident that he'll paint his nails pink every now and then, or he has a pink phone. He doesn't care what everybody thinks. It's all overblown, stupid crap.
I know, but you're right. And that's great to have that comfort in your own skin that you don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care what people think.
Exactly.
I'm going to be who I am.
Right. In fact, and there's a way, and to him, I'm almost feel like he's like, once you start to question it, he goes, well, let me make it a little more pinker, right? Let me throw it in your face more. Why are you questioning this? Whatever. But I think it's awesome.
More pinker.
More pinker.
More pinker.
That's a Simmsism right there for tomorrow or later today. But I think it's a great decision by the Bears to do that today. Like, just get it out of the way. We know he's the man. There's no guy there that's a veteran, hold it over, like hold the place down, whatever. And they got potential to grow as this young offense. Get your young leader to get ready right now and, learn the ways of the NFL and get started with the 2024 season.
They did that with Mike Glennon when they traded up to draft Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
They did it with Andy Dalton when they traded up to draft Justin Fields.
Right.
And this time,
they said
Fields is out, and it's Tyson Bagent, Brett Rippon, Austin Reed, the other quarterbacks on the roster. There's no doubt. There's no reason to play the game. And they don't have to do the thing where we're going to make him earn it. We're going to make him earn it. We don't need the locker room to think he is being handed something he doesn't deserve. The message to the world is he deserves it because he's the first overall pick in the draft.
Right.
That's how he deserves it. We don't have to play this game of, you have to check all the boxes and you have to show that you are ready and you have to properly pay your dues. Bull crap.
Yeah.
He's the guy. We know he's the guy. And not that he needs the boost from beyond himself because when he walks through the door, it's obvious he's the guy. But let's not be stupid.
Right.
Let's not be stupid.
Let's
He's the
let's
guy.
get it going. Let's set it up to where he can be the leader, and almost like Peyton Manning his rookie year. It's like, yeah, it's the same kind of thing. He's the number one pick. We've seen him play. He knows how to play. This is not a raw situation like Justin Fields or anything like that, where you're like, well, hey, we got some questions about how he plays in the pocket and can he control the football the right way. So we're gonna let Andy Dalton play because this guy needs to just come along a little bit and get some polish. Caleb Williams, the beauty of this is one of the higher rated number one picks at quarterback that's come around in a long time, at least in my opinion. It's special that way. And he is ready to play. He's got great experience. We know he's been coached by some good coaches in college football, right? Won the Heisman, played last year, played in Oklahoma before he transferred. So he's played a lot of big-time football. And there's no guy there, right, that would even make sense to challenge him, let alone he's the type of talent, too, that is going to take over the locker room because of the things we always talk about. He's going to make a few throws and stuff the first week, the first few days of practice, and everyone's going to, whoa, did you see that? And then people are going to continue to gravitate towards him. And, so set that up now. Set the framework so he can be the man and start to, lead this football team to where they want to go.
I'm a firm believer. Just get it started.
Yeah.
Get it rolling. The sooner he plays, the sooner the game slows down, the sooner he works toward his ceiling, whatever his ceiling might be. And I know that the Chiefs didn't do that with Patrick Mahomes, and, well, it worked out for them, but I'm still a firm believer. If you have that faith, especially with the first pick in the draft, and you didn't trade it, you kept it, you used it, You trade Justin Fields, the guy that you traded up and gave up a future first-round pick to get just 3 years ago.
Right.
If that's how you feel, get the guy out there, let him learn. Peyton Manning took his lumps,
right.
3-13.
Yeah.
Troy Aikman took some lumps, splitting time with Steve Berline in 1989, but that makes you better.
It does.
When it's time to really hit your stride.
He's mature for quarterback, right? Lincoln Riley, Cliff Kingsbury, being a part of that. Well, listen, we could question that system and how it works in the NFL. It's still one of the better systems in college football. We know that. It does prepare you to play quarterback in the NFL. So that's the big thing, too. He's very mature as far as that standpoint of getting used to the NFL game, right? One of the things I think you and I talked about when I first watched him that I was blown away by was not the magic plays, but the ability to stand in the pocket. He was the best in the pocket to stand in there, wait, let me find a spot. This guy's about to come open. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to scramble. Let me just slide. Boom. So he's made for the NFL, and a lot of those areas already where you worry about the young guys sometimes. You go, he needs this, I need that. I'm not sure he's ready to go and going to be able to succeed right away. I would be more of the, opposite camp here. I know it's not going to be easy, but I think Caleb Williams, between the team and what I've seen from him on film and the way he plays, I feel like we're going to have a pretty seamless transition in the player once he kind of gauges what he can and can't get away with in the NFL as far as some of those, unbelievable throws he made in college.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.